Yo, what's up everyone? GangstaLuigi613 here, and welcome to another episode of GL6 Reacts. Today we're going to be reacting to the death battle between the Chosen Undead from Dark Souls and the last Dragonborn Dovahkiin from Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls V. I've played Skyrim. It's a much better game when you play it with somebody else, because if you play it by yourself, it's fine, it's just miserable. And the only Souls game I've ever really played is Bloodborne, and I didn't get too far into it, but that's a story for another time. So, I don't have the most connection to Dark Souls, and I really don't have that much of a connection to Skyrim either, because I mean, I played it, but I didn't play much of it, but I played it. I played it more than I have a Souls game. Soulsborne, FromSoft. So while I know more about Skyrim, quote unquote, I feel like the Chosen Undead's gonna win this because they have two things that Skyrim doesn't have. Canonical respawns, because the whole point of Dark Souls games is to die over and over and over again. That's the whole point, really. And dodge rolls. Dark Souls got dodge rolls. Skyrim doesn't. So I think I'm gonna give the advantage to the Chosen Undead. So, if you like this content and you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. And if you're feeling generous, why not consider donating a little bit of money to my Ko-fi account? I think there's still a third thing, but I just want to get into this reaction because I'm excited for this battle. If this battle, to me, this battle should be on the same caliber as Sauron versus the Lich King. That's what I want from this battle. I want Sauron Lich King levels of, oh, this battle's good. So let's hope we get that. So let's go and start the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Wait.
This episode of Death Metal is sponsored by Brandon Yates.
Yo, shout out to Brandon Yates. Let's go. Brandon Yates makes such good music. I want to commission him one day. That'd be cool.
The Chosen Undead, the accursed god killer from Dark Souls.
God killer.
Dragonborn, the dragon-slaying savior of Skyrim. Resigned to captivity, these
nice.
Demi-human heroes embrace their destinies and stare down the
Man, Skyrim had such a cool ad campaign.
Because these two lack specific canon arsenals and movesets due to being role-playing protagonists, for this death battle we're giving them everything they have and maxing out all of their stats.
Everything max stats? Ooh. How many Estus flasks and wheels of cheese are they gonna get?
Our story begins at the end. The great
okay.
of old have collapsed.
I did watch the preview, so I know like what they're gonna say here for a couple of these things, but I'm invested in Dark Souls lore. I want to know more about it. Maybe I can actually enjoy a FromSoft game for a change.
Turning anyone with a mysterious dark sign into mindless, violent hollows upon repeated soul-crushing deaths. But there is a prophecy of a chosen undead who will journey to Lordran, the home of the gods, and save the world. Rotting away in an asylum, all it took was
Ageless.
an unlucky night and a
Patches, Basilics, easy mode.
ready to claw their way through their progenitor's forgotten homeland. And it helps that as long as they can keep their sense of purpose, an undead will always resurrect at the nearest bonfire.
Yeah, see, so even if the Dovahkiin kills them, they'll just come back. So I don't know how you're gonna beat that.
Undead are unnaturally resilient, able to survive being impaled through the chest. They've been chewed, eaten, and digested by what I can only describe as a toilet demon. And they can have their souls torn from their very body, because undead humans don't need their souls to survive.
Oh, that's fair. Spicy Sunny D. No, boomstick, no.
souls of their fallen enemies to increase their power. They're a master with swords, hammers, spears.
Sorry, did that number say 9, like a bunch of 9s back there?
Formal training. With the right stats and setup, they can be anything from a cartwheeling assassin to a dragon-smashing tank to the giantest of dads. And despite the serious gothic themes of the series, these weapons can get anime as hell. Smo's great hammer is a ginormous mallet.
Humanity?
Based on its size,
that sounds like, is that supposed to be a power?
Weigh over 100 tons. A lot like Goff's great bow, which can shoot pillar-sized arrows and one-shot dragons out of the sky.
Oh, that was cool looking. Poor dragon, though.
Produced from the ass of the albino dragon and founder of sorcery, Seath the Scale.
Oh, that's a pretty dragon.
That can fire powerful sword beams and just looks so cool.
That is a very cool sword.
From the greatest practitioners in the world, they can create shockwaves, form defensive barriers, reflect damage, throw balls of flame, control mines, fire magical crystal spears, turn invisible. And
did that one-shot that dragon?
Strong enough to peel the stone scales off of mortal dragons. So their pool of magic is pretty limited.
And
so
more.
If it comes down to it, they can shut off all magic in the vicinity with the miracle Vow of Silence, preventing anyone from speaking any spells aloud, including themselves. With this
speaking any spells, you say? Oh, Dragon Shout?
The Chosen Undead was rolling their way to victory. A roll so powerful it bends the laws of space and warps them through attacks like they weren't even there.
See?
Sometimes it doesn't work and it's bullshit. That's just a game mechanic, but great to use when you're panicking. They've defeated Nido.
Dodge rolls, I'm telling you. Best ability in video games. That's a cool dragon.
The Chosen Undead was dragged back in time to face the fallen knight Artorias, the greatest warrior in history. And not only defeat him, but accomplish the greatest feat attributed to Artorias' legend, the destruction of Manus, the father of the abyss that threatened to consume the
abyss began to consume the sun.
Other Chosen Undead from alternate worlds, like the
oh wow.
buddy in all gaming,
Solaire! Praise the sun.
They were approached by these two
dislike that thing.
To let it die out, which totally makes sense. Wiz can explain it. Don't look at me. Dark Souls lore is as notoriously convoluted as the flow of its time stream, which is why we have.
Oh, weird. Oh, do they have puppet animations now? That's weird.
Oh, Jocelyn.
You wouldn't believe how
many
Jocelyn. Descriptions, forum posts, and moody 2013 lore videos I had to watch through for this. It's story time.
Is that Shiro's sword?
In the beginning, the world was unformed and static. Then suddenly, the
almost like Finn's sword from Adventure Time.
And with it, the concepts of heat and cold, life and death, energy and time, light
Prepare
and dark.
light is time.
Big Bang.
The gods were granted immensely powerful souls from the first flame, but their greatest fear was the soul possessed collectively by the race known as humanity, the Dark Soul. The Skyfather Gwyn feared humanity's immortality, and so sealed their dark souls within them. But as humanity reproduced, the Dark Soul collectively grew and the first flame waned. Turns out humans were naturally undying, or according to the gods' propaganda, undead.
Oh, that's cool.
Conspiracy. The undead curse was a lie.
Linking the fire means using your very soul as fuel to keep the first flame burning. If an undead champion believes their immortality is a curse, they'll do anything to prevent it, including burning fragments of the Dark Soul to keep the Age of the Gods going.
So you're a pawn in a game played by decrepit gods desperately clinging to power. Well, that's a huge bummer.
They might look like a depressed California raisin, but in order to link the flame, their soul needs to be strong enough to maintain the whole universe and the flow of time for another 1,000 years.
Other similarly powerful undead across time are swift enough to dodge lightning and even light itself. Based on their dodge compared to this beam and the time it took to reach them, they'd be reacting and moving at over 20% the
using
speed
pixel
of
measurements again, I see.
At the end of their quest, they faced down and defeated Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder, long hollowed from linking the flame 1,000 years ago. So, which will you choose? Link the fire and prolong the current age, or let it fade until only dark remains?
This is the biggest bummer of them all. Truth is, it never mattered. The cycle just continues age after age, with new heroes replacing the old ones, until the Chosen Undead was long forgotten.
Until the infinite march of time ground the world to ash. It was never about the happy ending. It didn't exist. It was about the struggle to get there. That's ultimately what gives us meaning.
Wow. All right. I was not expecting. Wow. Okay.
That's right, Boomstick. Dive into the thrilling
Wow.
world of versus music with Brandon.
Well, now I want him to win even more.
Matchups to life through his commissioned
Yikes.
Brandon is one of the composers behind Death Battle, bringing us
That was a fun episode. Good episode.
Seriously, we
Tatsumaki and Mob was also good.
Voices of Pride, Hedge of Tomorrow, and some of our all-time greats. In fact, he composed the track for this very episode. We'd love it if you supported Brandon's work and enjoyed more of his music by subscribing to his channel and following him
I need to do that actually. I think no, I haven't done that yet.
On the show, and you just wish you had the music track for it? Well, fans of Death Battle have been loving Brandon's music for years, all commissioned by fans like you. We're talking hundreds of
Oh, cool. So they're acknowledging the fan songs.
Everything from
The fan requested.
to jazzy to electronic to orchestral choirs. And because Brandon is literally one of the main composers of this show, every track he makes sounds straight out of Death Battle itself.
True.
Love the music from Death Battle? Then don't wait. Subscribe to Brandon Yates' YouTube and follow him on Spotify right away.
I like that. That's good on them to give him not a promotion, props, a pedestal. There's a word I'm thinking of, but I can't think of it. Spotlight? Sure. Oh yeah! Oh come on, where's the Fluttershy mod? That one's funny. I mean, both of them were funny, but Fluttershy. I love the Fluttershy mod so much because it places the dragon's breath with her iconic "yay," and that's just so funny to me.
It wouldn't be long before you escaped the destruction of Helgen and defeated a dragon yourself. Then absorbed its freaking soul. That could only mean one thing. You are a being born with the blood and soul of a dragon in the body of a Nord, or elf, or Khajiit, or lizard dude destined to battle Alduin and save
I think when I played it, I made a Khajiit.
Dovahkiin, Dragonborn. In their quest to rid Tamriel of Alduin's dragon army, the Dragonborn became a jack of all
Male
trades,
Nord and promo
master
material,
of
yep.
all.
Blessed by Todd Howard.
Master assassin with the Dark Brotherhood, a master sorcerer with the College of Winterhold, a master thief with the Nightingales, a master dragon hunter with the Blades, and a master good boy. Who's a good boy? That's a good boy. They even fought in the Skyrim Civil War on the side of the
Dragon
Imperial
Soul Absorption,
Legion,
yep.
Champions of Order. You mean the Nordic War for Independence on the side of the Stormcloaks? Those elf-funded Nord supremacists? Better than those jackbooted Cyrodiil fascists? What else can I expect from a monster who steals from innocent
I like
villagers
Boomstick
by
calling
sticking
somebody a
the blade
fascist.
over
That's
their
just
head?
funny to me.
Put their skills to good use with an absolute glut of weaponry. Not just the usuals like daggers, swords, hammers, and axes, but also special weapons given to them by the
That's a
Daedric
cool,
princes.
that's a
They're
cool little
basically
dagger.
crazy powerful gods from the plane of existence called Oblivion. From that wascally wabbit Sheogorath,
Also played a little bit of
Dragonborn
Oblivion,
received
too.
a lumberjack, a staff that casts a
I hate how the
complete
camera zooms in whenever you talk to people.
From disintegrating them to healing them to turning them into a chicken. From
Huh.
Meridia, they received the Dawnbreaker, a holy sword
Ooh.
made for burning the undead to ash. That's similar to Oriel's bow, which can shoot fiery arrows.
No, go
that
back to
blow
that
out the
sword.
sun.
It looked
Covering the
pretty.
distance between the Earth and the sun in
Man,
about
I
2
love
seconds,
I
the
love
arrow would have to
weaponry
be
so
moving at
much.
over
It just looks so
250
cool.
times the speed of light. Except this isn't Earth and the sun. This is the planet Nirn, and that's Magnus.
Sure.
According to the Elder Scrolls lore master Michael Kirkbride and his in-universe text cosmology, when you look up at the sun, you're actually looking into a dimension of pure magic. Confused yet? I am.
Sure,
And
okay.
some measurements here are difficult to make, but if anything, the distance should be much greater. Speaking of magic bullshit, the Dragonborn can heal themselves, cast wards and destructive elemental spells, control minds, conjure weapons, and summon lesser Daedra to help them out in a scrap. They're an especially powerful mage.
Oh,
because
hello.
their mana recovers itself automatically over time. They'll never truly run out of firepower.
Oh,
As a Dovahkiin,
that's
the
interesting.
ability they're
I
most
forgot about that
famous for
fact.
is the Thum, or shout. By speaking the words of the dragon language, they can manifest their will into reality. Like with the classic Fus Roda, an unrelenting force which can knock your neighbors into next week. Or Soul Tear, which removes the soul from your enemy's body and stores it in a cute gem, like so. Reversal! Wait, why didn't anything? Oh. Student loans, man. Something had to cover the down payment. With these shouts, the dragon
I hate that it's getting to that point.
Dragon for help. Odahviing. Dragons may look like scaly reptiles, but in reality, they're immortal demigods older than time itself. They're
Makes
the
sense.
children of the chief god of Tamriel's
That tracks.
Dragonborn is an unstoppable
Oh my gosh.
If they happen to take any damage, they can just drink a potion or nosh on a cheese wheel and be good as new. And they can carry up to 150 cheeses at once.
150. Good gosh.
Normally large cheese wheels have an average weight of 70 pounds. We can determine that the Dragonborn
Are we really using... Okay, sure.
pounds of cheese. And that makes sense, considering they can match muscles with giants who are so strong they can shatter the game spaghetti code to pieces. The last Dragonborn has battled the vampire.
That was always the funniest.
Ended Skyrim Civil War and defeated the first Dragonborn, Miraak. And according to the book, The Guardian and the Traitor, Miraak was powerful enough to tear apart the island of Solstheim from Skyrim's mainland. By comparing the size of various countries on Tamriel's map, we can determine that Solstheim is a landmass nearly 1,500 miles in diameter. In order to move that much land over the course of their fight, Miraak's magical prowess must have output an energy over 300 teratons of TNT. That's 3 times the impact of the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs.
Wow.
Not too crazy when shouts can get strong enough to shake the world itself. It wasn't long before the Dragonborn confronted Alduin in Nord Heaven and put an end to the World Eater once and for all. The epithet is literal. By absorbing the souls in Skyrim's afterlife,
Man, Alduin's so cool looking.
enough to devour everything. Not just the planet of Nirn, but the Kalpa. The entire timeline, past, present, and future. That's the level of unimaginable power the Dragonborn is dealing with here. Tamriel is no stranger to great heroes across its vast, sprawling history. The Nerevarine, the hero of Kvatch, all magnificent in their own right. But when you heard that shout echo through the mountains, and the death throes of a dragon defeated, you knew it could only be the Dovahkiin. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin.
Oh, man.
Hey, Wiz, did you know that I can blow up a galaxy?
So, I don't know, because we're... Skyrim... Okay, Dragonborn can regenerate magic without doing anything. However, Chosen Undead has to, I think, take potions to replenish magic. But they can come back to life from the dead. Like, I don't know how you can really beat that in this particular death battle. Though it will be interesting if I wonder if they're gonna introduce the pause mechanic for Dragonborn, because they haven't done that since Strider Ryu, I think? Maybe one of the Mega Man episodes had a pause? I don't know. I'm sticking with Chosen Undead, though. Let's go. Oh, this is cool. This looks cool. Please be good. Oh, I guess if he... Well, no, because even if you took out the bonfire, he'd just come back to the closest one. Let's go! Dodge rolls! The best ability! You just brought that hammer out of nowhere. Why? Ah! They did it. They did the joke. Arrow in the knee. His arrow's much bigger. Oh, I forgot there was time magic. Yeah, see? That's just gonna happen. Like that. That was a good shot. Oh. Alright, time to have an entire Dark Souls boss fight in this death battle. Yay. Oh. Oh, I think I just heard the "you died" sound effect. That's the neat detail. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's cool. I'll admit, this battle's a little fast. It should be slowed down just a tiny little bit, in my opinion, but so far, no, I'm having a good time with it, regardless. Oh, a one-stroke duel? Nope, never mind. Nice. I knew that was going to come into play. Oh!
Prepare to die.
Ah! I get it.
Save this world, chosen warrior. Blink the fire.
Whoa.
Let true dark be cast upon the world. Our Lord hath returned.
Interesting, okay.
Oh my god!
Ha!
This is bullshit!
This debate
That's
was
funny.
fascinating. The Dragonborn had a wider variety of training, better access to summons, and magic that passively regenerated.
Yep.
As opposed to the Chosen Undead's limited pool of magic.
Vow of Silence was a slick counter to the Dragonborn's magic and shouts, but it wouldn't last forever.
The Dragonborn was significantly faster, too. The Chosen Undead could dodge beams of light, sure.
Okay.
But Oriel's bow could fire arrows that move at least 250 times that.
But none of that mattered if the Chosen Undead couldn't stay dead.
You'd think the Dragonborn's anti-undead weaponry like Dawnbreaker would be an easy solution, but the undead of Dark Souls aren't really the same as Draugr from Skyrim.
Skyrim Undead are more like
Okay.
those classic reanimated skeletons. But remember the conspiracy. Humans in Dark Souls are naturally immortal. They're not actually undead.
Soul Tear wouldn't have been much use either, considering humans in Dark Souls can have their souls removed without dying.
So
Yeah.
why didn't the Chosen Undead just keep coming back until they eventually won? Like with any Dark Souls boss.
One word, power. The Dragonborn had way more and greater feats of raw power than the Chosen Undead.
Oh yeah, like summoning country
Okay.
storms with a single shout, or defeating Mirak, who split a continent.
There's also the lore. Both characters are essentially mythological demigods in the same kind of vein as Hercules or Sun Wukong. Gameplay alone won't give you the best
Sure, you
idea
should
of
bring
all
up those two again.
So let's get an idea of their max potential from the lore.
Yes,
The
please do.
Chosen Undead
I'm
sustaining the first
invested.
flame with their soul was insanely impressive. Considering the first flame is responsible for the core concepts of the universe, like energy and time, it's not a stretch to say it affects not just the planet they live on, but the whole universe.
But that's
Okay.
nothing compared to the power levels in the Elder Scrolls.
Let's compare the first flame to Alduin. Both literally run on the power of souls, and both can be directly scaled to our combatants.
Alduin
Okay.
has strength to consume the universe, not just Nirn, but the Kalpa as well.
You know those planets you see in the sky? According to cosmology, those are actually separate, infinitely big planes of reality. Alduin was going to eat infinity. Multiple infinities.
In comparison, the first flame is
Okay.
powerful enough to sustain a universe and the flow of time. But it can't be infinite. Otherwise, it never would have faded to begin with.
And that meant the Chosen Undead just wasn't powerful enough no matter
I still
how
miss
many
the
times they
multicolor
fought. With that
for
much of a
these
difference
pros
in
and
power, the
cons.
Chosen
I wish they
Undead
brought
would
that back.
eventually lose their will to fight and go hollow. It's not traditional, but it is a form of death in Dark Souls. The Chosen Undead was surely tenacity personified, but still wasn't enough to stand up to the Dragonborn's incredible skill, broken arsenal, and overwhelming power.
The Chosen Undead could only last so long before they flamed out.
The winner.
All right,
is the
that's fair.
Dragonborn.
That works for me. All right, cool. That was a good battle.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We have a new
Who's
death battle
next?
releasing every 2 weeks this year. And click the join button to get new perks and extra content. Planet level members even see death battles before anyone else, so don't miss
Are
out.
they going to follow the wheel, or is it going to be different? Oh! Who? Oh! Railgun? Or train? What? Kahlua versus Misaka? Huh. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be very hard for me to talk about. So let's talk about the episode we just watched. That was a really good episode. I got really invested in the lore of both series. I didn't realize... I knew they both had, like, good lore, obviously. But Skyrim was interesting, because I just thought it was more... I don't know, I thought it was more generic, I guess I could say. Dark Souls lore, though, that was pretty good. I really liked their weapons and arsenal. Oh, that was so cool. Some of their stuff was nice. The fight itself, I really liked the fight itself. It was a good fight. It was funny. It had a lot of good action. I felt it was a little too fast. The same, not to the extent as Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees. That battle was way too fast. And way too slow at the same time. It's weird. But, for different reasons. But no, that battle, the Skyrim Dark Souls, it was good. The action was just, like, a bit too fast-paced for me, personally. So, if it was slowed down just a bit, like, some of the parts were fine sped up, but, like, some parts were just like, okay, this is happening now. Oh gosh, this is happening now. What happened there? Oh, man, oh, you know? But it was still a good battle, nonetheless. It was really good. I quite enjoyed it. I'll have to listen to the music track by itself when I go subscribe to Brandon Yates' YouTube channel, like all of you should do. Maybe one day I'll commission him to make my own Death Battle soundtrack. Who knows? But overall, that was good. That was a really good battle. I can't give it too high of a score, because like I said, it was too... The action was just a bit too fast to me. But that's just a personal, like, I prefer a slower battle where it's like, oh, I can see everything that's happening and make sense of everything. But, I think I'll give this episode, First Impressions is gonna get 8.5 out of 10 maybe, somewhere in that ballpark. But overall, great episode to hopefully what's going to be this an amazing season. But now, next time on Death Battle, okay, it really sucks that they didn't put the names of the anime for these, because I believe Kalua's Hunter x Hunter, right? Kahlua, I think, right? Please be Hunter x Hunter, please be right, or else I'm really lost. Okay, no, Kalua's Hunter x Hunter. Okay, I know a vague amount of knowledge about him. Vaguely. I know he... Hold on, I just want to be sure one thing. This is the one thing I know about him, and I have to be right about it, or else I know nothing about him. Okay, wait. No, that was a different character, never mind. Okay, I don't know anything about Kahlua then. I thought Kahlua was the guy that brought a shovel to the fight to bury the opponent with. No. That is not Kahlua, apparently. That is a character, Kurapika. Okay, so I know nothing about Kahlua then, and I really hope I'm saying that right. And with what little I know of him, I know even less about Mikoto Masaka from a certain scientific railgun. I didn't even know she had powers. Oh boy. Okay, this next episode's gonna have to do a lot of heavy lifting. Because this is, oh gosh, this is the first time. This is the first time in a while for Death Battle where I know nothing about the combatants. Because normally I'll know a bit. I'll know, like, oh, I know stuff from the series they're from, so I can compare them to other characters. Or it's like, oh, I know a little bit about this character, what they can do and whatnot. I don't know anything about either of these two. Because I've never watched Hunter x Hunter. Maybe I should ask my friend Rocco for some quick story beats on that one. All I know about Hunter x Hunter is Go. That's really all I know about, is that he's the main character, he's powerful, he can turn into an adult with really long hair, but then he's, like, crippled everywhere. Just everywhere. Forever. And he's just practically dead at that point. I think. That's all I know. Spoiler alert for Hunter x Hunter, I guess. Sorry, my bad. And I know that people have been dying for it to come back, which I think it is coming back this year, I want to say. It's getting, like, a new chapter, I think? I don't know. But a certain scientific railgun. I just thought it was an ecchi anime. I didn't realize there were powers in it. I didn't realize she had electrokinesis. I guess that's the theme, is electricity. So, sure, okay. Like I said, next episode's gonna have to do a lot of heavy lifting, because... oh boy. I don't... Kahlua, I guess, will win, because I know he's from a shonen anime that fights, which means he gets power, which means he has powers, so I genuinely don't know anything about these competitors. That's crazy. Oh, I don't even remember the last episode where I didn't know at least something about at least one of them. That is insane to me. So, looks like I'm gonna have to do a tiny bit of research next time. Or the next time, I should say. I'll also have to check the death battle wheel to see if they're doing it in order, or if it's just... whatever. Oh boy. What a pull. A certain scientific railgun. What music am I gonna add for this section of the video? Gosh. Anyways. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me try that one more time. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been your most wonderful host, GangstaLuigi613. I have been GL6. And I shall see you all in the next show. Peace out. Bang!